I'm gonna try and make this video real quick before the moment passes me by. I'm sitting on my break in the car at work. Um, so recently I was at church and I believe it was a Good Friday service, and my pastor said something. He said, "When are you going to get serious about your faith?" And he didn't say it, it wasn't directly to me. It was something that he said in his message, but it spoke to me because I'm at 42 and I was very active in my youth group when I was a kid, but then after I came of age, graduated high school, I went to the Marine Corps, and ever since then, it's just been an up and down roller coaster ride of having faith, lacking faith, having faith, lacking faith, being serious, not serious, just rebelling and doing what I wanted and not going to church, and just up and down, in and out. Over the past couple of years, I've had this, I don't want to say urge, but I've had this push to start talking about faith and talking about biblical stuff on YouTube. And I always just kind of brushed it aside because I felt like it would be fake. But it keeps coming back. And I've actually talked to my pastor about it, and one of the issues that I had, that I was very apprehensive about doing it, is, well, you're just talking about it on YouTube so you can make money. And I asked him, I said, is there anything wrong with doing that? And he said, no, because the Bible talks about being paid for the work that you do. And he said, it's not so much that you would be being paid to talk about God or faith or the Bible. It's you're being paid for the work that you put in, for what you produced, the time that it took to produce it. So all that to say is, in feeling like I've had this push to do that and running from it for a while, I kind of feel like Jonah and the whale. Different contexts and circumstances, but similar. I feel like God has been kind of like trying to push me to do this, and every time I kind of get scared, get cold feet, or however you want to put it, but he keeps bringing it back to me. So I've been posting on this channel for probably 2 or 3 months now, and it's been very hard to stay consistent. But one of the things that I'm going to start talking about is biblical stuff, is faith stuff. I am a Christian, and I should talk about it. I shouldn't be shy about it. I shouldn't hide from it. I mean, I have a hard time talking about it with somebody face to face, but I should be able to do it here. And honestly, that's where a lot of the world spends a lot of time nowadays, is online on social media. So this is kind of basically the public square nowadays. And one of the things that we've been talking about at church is being the torch. And that's kind of our motto for 2025, is being the torch. And every time my pastor mentions that or brings that up, it's just like, be the torch online, be the torch online. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And honestly, if I'm being truthful, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to take a step of faith and do it anyway. So I got to get off of here because it looks like break is ending. So I'll see you in the next one.